Hi, Twin Flames. Thank you so much for watching. As always, you already know, thanks for all you do to support the channel and help us grow. I really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, engage with the video, telling me that you enjoy Twin Flame readings and you want more. If you continue to be one of the most interactive signs, I'll continue to prioritize Twin Flame readings and keep posting them for you. Also, let me know underneath what sign are you, what day of the week would you like your readings out for Twin Flames. Thank you so much. Let's get into it. I feel like there's a lot going on here. So let's get into it here. Okay, I feel strange today. When I'm reading or when I'm doing this reading, I feel lightheaded. I feel like I can't spell. I can't get my words out fast enough. So let's just get into this reading. What I immediately got is veil lifted, unexplained, good in a good way, destined, forced together by the universe and spirit guides, apathy, sadness, given up, release. This was key to this connection coming back together. And the runner was left powerless. So what I'm getting here is there was some kind of deception, blockages. It could have been spell work. It could have been evil eye. It could have been black magic. Or it could have simply been gossip from this runner's friends, family, putting negative self-talk or negative self-talk about themselves, putting all these things in their mind that didn't even happen. So they sabotage this. I feel like this is going to come back together though, and it's going to come back together in an unexplained, good, destined way. Like it's like you are currently feeling apathetic, sadness, given up. You just thought it's over. You have to release this. You can't hold on to this anymore. You need to get over this person. It's been months or years. Like this is not healthy. But the thing is, it's going to come back together. And the universe, God, your angels want you together. There's something you're meant to do together. There's something about your energies together that are good for humanity. And I feel like this runner kept running as well because they had an issue with control. Could be some unhealed childhood trauma there. So they figured that they could, and look, wow. I just picked up the deck and look what was underneath. Control tactics. Yep. So that was their way to control you. That was their way to feel like they had control over the situation, was to run. And this could have been the masculine doing it. Any more messages for the twin flame? Any more messages for the twin flames, please? What do the twin flames need to know at this time? Key messages, please. What do the twin flames need to know, Spirit? Thank you for your messages. Yeah. Wow. So the deck just felt like this. I don't feel like anything's a coincidence. We have celebration, ace, self-love, creation, intention. So there's going to be something happening here that's worth celebrating. And there's something about self-love that's significant for sure. So tons of messages here, but again, we have ancestor guides, alchemy, forced together by the universe and your ancestors. Okay, so let's just get into it here. There's a lot going on. like I said, this person was very unhealed, very unawakened, very toxic, very immature when you met them. This could be the masculine, or you could be the masculine watching. This person loved control so much. It like fed their ego to the core. This was their shadow side though, because they had a lot of unhealed childhood wounds, and they could look like this. They're saying this could kind of look like your person, like the same kind of features, blue eyes, thick hair, Caucasian for some of you. Anyways, this was something that this person now sees the truth about. Like I said, there was something about your last interaction where the runner was left powerless. They could have greeted you with the same old tactics that they used to try and use. And you greeted them with sadness, apathy, and telling them that you had to release this. It would never work out. You don't believe in it anymore. And this runner was left just like with their pants down, not knowing what to do is what I really feel. Because they thought the same cycle would keep going. But the thing is, though, you grow nonstop. And if they don't keep up, you're going to outgrow them. This card is standing out to me. You could have traveled somewhere and this person could have contacted you then. Or you could have last had contact with this person in the summer, and then they realized like, oh my, like this person's really grown. I can't do the same tactics. I don't have control anymore. What's going on here? And the runner was just, like I said, forced with their pants down, just like some kind of veil was lifted in them too. Like you crushed their ego is what I really feel. They were left, they could have even ran one last time or ghosted one last time just for the hell of it, I just heard. And, just to have their last say. And then they were just left in darkness. They went right into a dark night of the soul. They went right into seeing the truth in their self, not being able to hide from it anymore. And it wasn't pretty to see. And I feel like they also realized that they have some kind of crazy blockage with expression. Like they can't express the truth to you. They can't express the truth to themselves. They can't show their heart. They can't show their feelings. There's a lot of like really dark shadow side work that they needed to do here. And they were left in their own way. They could have just been exercising, isolating, working on something, doing 2 jobs, like anything that they could do to distract themselves. I feel like they really took a step back in their love life for a lot of them. Like they could have just went through a real deep dark night of the soul in isolation, where they started to see a lot of things. Some kind of veil was lifted. Some kind of way of living can no longer be lived anymore. And then meanwhile, on the other side, we have you here. You could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or they could be, or you could have those placements in your charts. But I feel like with you, this person put you through so much pain. You're literally hopeless about this right now. You don't believe in it. You don't ever believe you're going to be together. But you know what though? Some of you are an alchemist. I can never say that word, but you can absorb all the pain, all the hurt, all the disappointment, all the spiritual attacks, all the bullshittery, and you transmute it into something beautiful. And that's exactly what you've been doing. I feel like this whole situation, like I'm feeling you were the chaser and they were the runner. You wanted this from the beginning. You were good to this person from the beginning. You were ready to nurture this connection. You were celebrating. You were so happy to meet this person. You really had high hopes and they just ran and exploded the whole thing. But that's part of the twin flames, right? Like that's your journey. And what the journey has been for you now is you pulled back all your nurturing, compassionate, kind love that you gave to this person, and you started giving it to yourself because you figured this person's never giving it to me. This person never treats me right. This person never loves me or nurtures me. So why am I pouring energy into something that's a dead end essentially? And you started pouring it into yourself. And this has something to do with your self-love and creation and some kind of gifts and abundance and celebration for you. So again, your spirit guides are watching the whole thing. They're forcing you guys together, and this is destined in some way, but they also want you to be blessed for all that you've done, because I feel like you forced this masculine to ascend. You've done so much work on yourself that you're essentially pulling this person up. I just saw like a string attached to them. And you were essentially pulling dead weight for all these months or years, but you're still pulling this person up and forcing them to change, whether you know it or not. And the biggest way that they change is through your neglect and through you taking that nurturing energy and taking it away and being apathetic and sad and releasing them. That was what forced them to change. If you would have just been loving and nurturing and kind and pouring into them, they would have continued treating you how they were treating you. I just want to be honest. And I feel like you're getting a lot of messages in your dreams though. You could think about this person all the time. You could be getting downloads or tarot readings or just intuitive hits that this isn't over. Somehow it's going to turn around in divine timing. And your third eye is opening. You could also, the gifts that you were getting could be like tarot reading or psychic ability or just some kind of future prediction or something like that. But what they're giving me here is your twins doing their work, and you're meant to do your own work on your own. You're supposed to embrace your gifts. You're supposed to enjoy your life right now, love yourself, create something, and it's going to come back around if you believe in it and if you trust in it in divine timing. What key messages? Okay. What key messages do you want the collective to know? What key messages? Okay. So under the deck, liar, be careful of someone sneaky. That's how you see this person. Then we have, okay. Intuition, give it time. Yes, intimacy, no, and moving. Okay, so lots of messages here. What I'm immediately getting, you could be seeing a lot of ladybugs everywhere if this is your message, or bumblebees. So you were guided in this last interaction with this person to treat them totally differently. Treat them like a liar. Treat them like someone you don't trust, because all their actions have led you to not trust them. So you could have rejected them at some point, or just simply said, like, I don't trust you. Everything you say doesn't turn out. There's no actions to your words. You rejected them really harshly, and you were guided to do that, and it wasn't the right time then. This person could have tried to come back at that time just with intimacy, like they wanted your intimacy, they wanted your sexual chemistry, they wanted your nurturing, loving spirit, but you've realized that like that is valuable in you, and you're not giving it to anyone that doesn't deserve it anymore, and they never really deserved it. But that was part of your journey, was to be with them already for some of you, to give them that intimacy and stuff, because as bad as it sounds for this masculine, that intimacy could be the catalyst to their change. Like they've never felt love, warmth, connection, an emotional connection with someone. So as soon as they felt that with you, they realized that was what made them realize that you're someone special for them. They have to change to be with you because they crave that and they can't find it anywhere else. No one's the same as you. The sexual connection is relevant for someone. So if somebody's if you're beating yourself up being like, why was I intimate with them? They didn't deserve it or whatever, don't, because that was actually part of the cycle for you guys too. And for some of you, you could be considering a move. You could be traveling on a lot, or this person wants to move towards you and they want to move in with you really soon once you guys are together. Like once they move towards you in the right way, they want to be living together really soon, because you guys wasted so much time because of all these cycles. And like I said before, some of you have this intuitive knowing through your dreams and stuff that this person's going to come around in time. There's divine timing. You're releasing this, but you somehow think it's going to turn out again, which you're correct. What do you want the collective to know, twin flames to know at this time? What do you want the twin flames to know at this time? What do you want the twin flames to know? Okay. So separation, and then we have pay attention to signs, open yourself to love. Okay. Unbreakable love. Okay. So yeah, so again, you're in separation with this twin flame right now. You feel like they had a lot of red flags. They were a walking red flag. You didn't trust them. You didn't believe in this, so you left them behind. But what you start to realize is two key things here is that there's an unbreakable love. Something about when you see this person again, if you do give them another chance, that you realize this is a once in a lifetime love and you don't understand it. It can't be explained. You normally wouldn't forgive someone like this, but you feel like you should or something like that. And then there's something about forgiving and releasing. I feel like you already released this person with the last interaction, but there's something key about forgiveness, carrying love rather than anger. So there's something about what's done is done in this connection. It can't be changed. And you reliving it and reiterating it in your mind, it's just hurting yourself. Like whatever's done is done, and we kind of have to be at peace with things sometimes. What they're telling me is something like death. Like death is really painful. It's really hard. There's grief. It destroys us in some ways, but you can't wake up every day thinking about that person that died or fearing death or whatever. Like it'll just consume you and ruin your entire life. And I feel like you need to forgive just for your own sake is what I really feel. And whether you want this person or you don't, or you're planning to move away and never see them again, you have to forgive, because there's something about this here where it's like law of attraction. Redirect your thoughts and open yourself to love. If you keep clinging to all the people that have hurt you, all the people that have betrayed you, how this person cheated, lied, whatever, you're just going to attract more of it. So they want you to redirect your thoughts and be open to love. Don't be scared. If this person hurt you in the past, it doesn't mean that someone in the future is going to. It also doesn't mean that they will in the future, is what I'm feeling with this reading. Like they could come correct finally. But again, some of you are just literally moving away or traveling somewhere. But Spirit still wants you to release this and forgive this so that you can open yourself to love with someone else if that's what you're wanting. And then it says, pay attention to the signs. The synchronicities you've been noticing are not coincidences. And that's what I feel like is going to happen if you end up meeting up with this person again, or you end up seeing them again. There's going to be a lot of signs, or they contact you and then there's a lot of signs in your dreams. Listen to those. They're not by accident, is what I'm being guided to tell you. Okay. Wow. So under the deck we have, wow. Okay, they want all these. So someone wants to come out of the cold, your twin flame. They want to be with you. They want to offer a higher level of commitment. And they've already received some kind of judgment in their life, I feel. But they feel like they don't even care what they've been through. They just want to be with you. And they just want to make it work, is what I feel. We have a lot of cards here. So let's, okay. Okay, so tons of messages here, but ultimately what I'm getting is everything that happened in the past was horrible, but this person wants to somehow work through it with you. They want to offer something for you. You left them out in the cold and rejected them in the past, and that was key to their healing, key to their dark night of the soul. everything that they went through, they received a lot of judgment. You might find this too when you talk to this person or see this person. They might look older. They might look like they've been through it because life has put them through it for their mistakes. They've also gone through a dark night of the soul, but it's made them into the emperor that they're meant to be. So it again, this connection, this pain, everything just made both of you ascend, and both of you come into your paths in life that you're meant to be in, the gifts that you're meant to be in, and all of that. So again, there's this immense feeling of needing to forgive and release. And whether you choose to pick this person or not, I'm seeing multiple people here. So again, you could have your twin flame returning. You could have new love returning. You could choose to reject your twin flame and accept somebody else's offer. You have financial offers coming in. You have happiness, love, higher level of commitment. So you don't need to be sad. You don't need to worry. Beautiful things are coming for you in your life, and it's up to you if you want to accept this person back or not, but they're definitely going to try is what I feel. And you might notice a lot of signs. You might notice a lot of unexplained events when you're together. Electricity, I just heard. You could feel electricity with this person, or something could, like the power could go out or the electricity could flicker or something when you're together. Just follow your heart, but know that you deserve to be happy. And by clinging to all the things people have done to hurt you, betray you, cheat on you, lie to you, you're only torturing yourself. You need to move forward into your happiness, is what I feel is the ultimate message for you here, depending on what you want to do. If you want this twin flame back or not, comment underneath. And thank you so much for watching. Sending love and light, and see you in your next one.